I think for a lot of us in education, or in academia, we come from fields in which we're so singularly focused on one thing. And so when I was in the classroom, I was a teacher. When I became a teacher educator, I became an educator. And now that I'm in education, I'm an education professor, you know? And so to also pair human ecology to that sort of gets me out of this bubble that I've been in for so long, to just think only about what happens in the schools as being enough for working with our children. And what's been really cool about human ecology is that it looks at the entire human experience.
The professors are always really excited to teach us, which really helped because, you know, you have early morning classes and you might not want to go to classes, but really the professors really made it enjoyable and really exciting.
So I think our students really make a big impact across the world. The great thing about many of our students is they actually get to come and work with us on undergraduate research projects. So they not only get experiences within the walls of Ohio State, they work outside in our communities, they work on our research projects, and they're able to take that knowledge and apply it as they go out to their careers.
Because of the emphasis that the College of Education and Human Ecology at OSU has on diversity and equity and respecting cultural differences, our students are getting a better look at race and class and working together and ability than they're getting anywhere else. And so our students are reflecting upon themselves, they are reflecting upon the world.
I chose to major in an EHE program. I've always liked helping people. I've always been drawn to people that people don't see potential in, and working with people with disabilities especially. I get a chance to take these people who people have put a roof on and take off that roof and show that they are limitless just like everybody else.
Ohio State has a stellar reputation. It is really seen as a premier university. And so just being attached to the name Ohio State sort of gives you an advantage, especially as you're recruiting students. But I think the other thing is that there are a lot of rich opportunities at Ohio State that colleges can tap into, faculty can tap into, and students can tap into. So I think it's just one piece of a bigger family. And I think there really is a commitment to really providing a quality education for all students.
Other schools often forget the importance that is balanced between scholarship, between teaching, between being a student and a teacher and a researcher, and still being mindful about who you are as a human in this world. And OSU and the College of Education and Human Ecology, the professors that I've worked with here, the faculty and staff, the counselors I've worked with, they emphasize this constant balance of all of these things, as opposed to one taking precedence over the other. And as someone who's a former teacher, but also sees herself as a former and future scholar, that's not something I experience at any other university that I've attended.
But when my students are done with my course, I hope that they see me as a colleague and someone that we can talk to professionally for the rest of their lives. Whether they're teachers, whether they're educators, whether they're math coaches, instructional coaches, or whether they don't even end up being in the classroom becoming a teacher, they're going to have an impact in the children and the people they work with. And I hope that we can continue those conversations.
We're out there, we're prominent, we're leaders. We can be creative and make things happen that everyone else will copy and emulate. And that can only happen in a place like The Ohio State University.